Hi Pisces, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot readings from the heart. Hope you're all really well. So today is your January 2016 monthly forecast. Now I'm going to be coming back with your year ahead reading for 2016 and also your live spread reading for 2016. Bear with me because it's 3 videos. I'm having to upload 36 videos before the end of December, so bear with me because that will be coming up for you. But I'm trying to get now, I've done all of Scorpio's all done and dusted and out of the way, but I've got the other 11 signs to do. So I've decided to do all the general readings first, monthly readings for January 2016, and then I'm going to move on to doing all of the yearly readings, and then I'm going to move on to doing all of the live ahead, the live spread readings for your sign. So please keep checking back, okay, because those other readings will be up. So let's just have a look at your general reading. And also I'm trying to cut these down to like 10 to 15 minutes. It's not that I'm being stingy with the time, it's just that I've got so much to do for the YouTube channel. I also have personal readings coming through on a daily basis, so you know, I'm trying to keep everybody happy. All right, so let's have a look. One more thing, if you'd like to order a personal reading with me, all the details are below. So let's have a look what's coming into for Pisces. Universe, Spirit, guide me in this reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising signs. Show me what's coming up for Pisces in the month of January 2016. Show me Pisces, January 2016. Pisces, January 2016. Pisces, January 2016. Show me what's coming up for Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Pisces, the zodiac sign of Pisces. Show me what's coming up for, say, I don't know, a major amount of Pisces, okay, high percentage of Pisces people within the month of January 2016. It's the first month of January, the first month of 2016. I want you to show me what's coming up for Pisces. Show me Pisces, show me Pisces, show me the zodiac sign of Pisces, people born under the Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Show me the zodiac sign of Pisces, show me Pisces, show me Pisces, show me Pisces, show me what's coming up for Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Show me what's coming up for Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising signs, January 2016. Show me what's coming up for Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising sign, January 2016. Show me what's coming up for Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising signs, January 2016. Show me what's coming up for Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising signs, January 2016. Show me what's coming up for Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising signs, January 2016. Show me Pisces, show me Pisces, show me. Okay guys, I've meditated on those cards. I'm sorry I take so long to meditate on them, but I just find that it's a better result for me. So I'm going to split the cards into 3, and then I'm going to collect them back up. And then we're going to put 2 from the top to serve as your general energy, 1 from the bottom which is your advice card, and then 8 in the middle to serve up as events, stroke situations potentially that could be happening for some of you guys. Oh, this is the exciting part, so I don't really know what's coming up. I never put the cards face up because I like to be surprised myself. Oh, okay. See? Okay. Okay, how interesting is this reading? You know, as your advice card, we have the 9 of Cups. You know, the 9 of Cups is a card about, in the general idea of this card, it's about a wish fulfilled. But I've yet to see a wish fulfilled with this 9 of Cups. I've got to be honest. I've yet to see someone who's had a wish fulfilled with that card that comes through. Okay? I feel that this card is primarily to do with contentment, happiness abundance. And I do feel that you're going to have a wish come true in January, okay? But, you know, I'm very careful of that word, a wish come true, because it sounds so kind of otherworldly, almost like the universe is just going to go bam. And it can do, but only if you've put the work in to have that thing come through, okay? Everything takes work in life as far as I'm concerned, okay? Even down to if you want to win the lottery, you've got to buy a ticket to win it, right? You don't just get to win the lottery. You've got to literally, physically, either buy a ticket online or buy one at the shop. So I feel that January with this card is the advice card. How could we explain the Nine of Cups with advice card? It's almost like saying you need to believe. This is what it's saying to me. I feel that the card is saying you need to believe, because when we wish for something, it really is about our beliefs. So what do we believe we deserve? What do we believe can be manifested into our lives? What is it that we believe that we can realise? This guy here is, he's fat, he's fed, he's got 9 cups in a rainbow over his head. He is really, really satisfied. Really satisfied. Okay? This can be a card of overindulgence. It can be a card of someone who's very sexually active, who has a lot of notches on his belt. If I go quiet as usual, it's because I'm really looking at the card. I feel on one hand, yes, it's saying that you've got to believe. Believe, believe. That's the recipe for a successful life. If you've got self-belief, if you've got self-confidence, then you can't go wrong. Okay, so it's almost like it's saying a lack of belief will keep you where you are. A lack of belief won't open the doors. It won't create change. When you have a lack of belief, a lack of self-confidence, it just keeps you where you are. And it's almost like the advice is saying, you know, you can have all this. You can be this person, Pisces. But you need to believe that you can do it. It could also be saying, and obviously I'm an intuitive reader, so I'm just getting messages into my head what these cards could be saying. I feel that the card is almost like saying you are already abundant. Okay, so no matter what goes on with you in January, the universe is already blessing you. I see this as a blessings card as well. But I always come back to the advice card as I build up the reading, just to see what else I feel that that card is saying to me. Your general energy is the Fool and also the King of Swords. King of Swords is usually, he's an air sign, so it can be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but he can also be a Capricorn, funnily enough. So he can be an Aquarius and a Capricorn as well, individual. The Fool steps out of the King of Swords. The Fool card is about taking a risk on something. The King of Swords doesn't take risks. The King of Swords only thinks. So he goes by facts, he goes by what he sees, he goes by what he encounters, and then he makes a judgment on that. He's all about the fairness as well. But when we talk about fairness, really, I feel what the King of Swords is saying is, it's about balance. So he looks at balance, okay? Which is why he can also be affiliated with Libra, the zodiac sign of balance. But usually creating balance for himself. If he needs to take action, he'll take the action. But the Fool doesn't have rules like that. The Fool doesn't adhere to rules because he's a baby, he's zero, he doesn't know anything. He just goes with what his inside feeling tells him. Whereas the King of Swords is a different character altogether than the Fool. One is young and doesn't know much, and one is older and knows quite a lot. But still, the King of Swords will never allow himself to take those barriers down. He'll only ever go with what he feels can be proven. He looks at certain things and then he assesses the situation via those things, which is why he'll often be somebody who deals with the law a lawyer, that type of thing, barrister. He works within the judicial system. Usually the archetype of him is kind of working within the judicial system in everyday life. Whereas the Fool only seeks abandonment. He only seeks kind of living for the now, going with his passions. He's a journeyman, the Fool is. He's always a traveller. He's always liking to experience different things, and he never worries about the warnings. It's almost like this card is saying, along with the Nine of Cups is your advice card, Pisces, that you need to go with whatever makes you feel happy. Because the Nine of Cups is a card of happiness, contentment, real kind of like, you know what, I feel really good right now. I just feel really, really good about my life. I feel really good about where I am. I'm on my own. Even if I'm on my own, I'm still really happy. So some of you guys might even be considering walking away from someone, going on your own journey. Might be so much so that it could be the end of some form of a relationship. As I've said, this guy, the King of Swords, can be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or even a Capricorn fella. Female, male, doesn't matter because it's a general reading. So it could be that some of you guys are looking to walk away from someone within the month of January. You're looking to end a relationship and go on your... And we do see two major arcana cards side by side here. Two huge ones. Okay. So if you're looking to walk away from someone, I feel that the cards, as your advice, is saying it's the right thing to do. No matter what you encounter when you do that, it's the right thing to do with that Nine of Cups. Because who says you can't be happy on your own, Pisces? You know, the best thing about life is being happy on your own, and then you actually find that people will be attracted to someone who is a fully rounded individual. And this is pretty much a fully rounded individual in the Nine of Cups, which is why he eventually encounters happiness in the Ten of Cups, because he's found his own happiness on his own with the Nine of Cups. From the Eight of Cups, the person walks towards a higher realisation. He's walking away from something that was unhappy, from something that was very unsatisfactory to him, from something that he invested something in the Eight of Cups that didn't work out. And then he found his own happiness with the Nine of Cups. And when he found his own happiness and he began to realise that he could be happy amongst his friends, his families, and he didn't need a partner there, that's when in the Ten of Cups it all came together for him. So I do feel that with this Fool card, some of you guys might be stepping away from a particular person. As I said, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, potentially a Capricorn male or female. Okay? If this isn't a person that you're walking away from, then I really believe that this reading is about inner happiness and inner contentment within January. So it's really kind of releasing yourself from a straitjacket, if that makes sense. Because as I've said, this King of Swords, he's all about what he sees, facts, figures. You know, there's no room for kind of, how do I really feel about something inside? Everything is... And it's almost like with the King of Swords that he has to depend on others for his own thought processes. So it's what his friends think. It's what the people around him think. Everything to him is a tool or a way to kind of make a decision. Because we don't always make decisions solely on our own. We look at what other people do, what other people say, how other people say it. We look at situations. Everything that we assess in terms of making a decision without feeling what we're feeling inside. It's not about what we feel inside that comes first with the King of Swords. It's what goes on here and what he sees. Because the King of Swords a lot of the time only ever really looks in the present. Okay? He looks in the present. So he looks in the present of a situation. He might have been feeling something about someone in the past. But what's going on around that person in the present, that's what he'll judge his decision on. So he's the decision maker. But with the Fool card, there's reckless abandonment. It's almost like you're abandoning something. As I said, it could be a person, but it's almost like you're abandoning something that you might have felt was too confining or too restrictive. I like the King of Swords, but he is a slightly restrictive character. because there's no water around this guy. He sits on a green turf of grass on some kind of hill. There's blue sky, which suggests to me all his thoughts are up in the air. They're all up here. But there's no depth. There's no kind of depth of feeling with this individual, which is why sometimes he can be seen as quite a cold, calculating character. And maybe you're abandoning something there that doesn't allow you to be expressive. It looks to me like you want to kind of express yourselves in a different type of way. So I see definitely within January, Pisces, there is some form of abandonment of something that might have kept you confined, because what you're looking for is happiness. That's what you're on. And the advice card is saying to me now, you know, just be happy. Do what it takes to be happy. Now, on the journey of being happy, Pisces, we don't always encounter an easy road. There are many challenges that people have to face in terms of trying to get to true happiness. But you will get there, because the Nine of Cups says it. Your wishes are going to be fulfilled. But let's keep it real and let's keep it on a honest basis here, okay? Let's not get ahead of ourselves and say, boom, you're going to win the lottery tomorrow. That's not what I'm not about that life with readings, okay? This is real kind of contentment. It's almost like it's saying that everything you need is around you. Your friends, your family. If there's someone that you need to walk away from in order to feel free, in order to feel less restricted, because the King of Swords is a card of restriction a lot of the time, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, you only have to look at the way he's sitting still, like he's in a straitjacket. But look at that Fool there, and how they're kind of bounding out in happiness. It's almost like he's happy to be free from something here with the King of Swords. So that's what I'm seeing as your energies and advice for the month. We do see a big change coming in for you guys, Pisces, because we've got the Death card. Death is a major arcana card, and I've seen it happen in my own readings for myself, where this has been forecast, and it's been a major watershed, a major turning point of my life. Thank God it's not the Tower, because the Tower is usually like a major explosion or something was unexpected, or something that really had. But even that, as far as I'm concerned with the Tower, is a good card, because even though the Tower might be a card that where change comes in by force, it really then sets you on the right path. With Death, sometimes this can be a slow thing that you knew was in the cycle of your life, but now it really firmly takes hold. So there is change coming in, a major change coming in for you guys. But we also see next door to Death, the Chariot, which is brilliant, because this suggests you're moving on. This suggests that you're gaining control of your life with that Chariot card. So we see that through a major change, Pisces, you are going to be moving forward. You're going to be trying to move forward within January. Now, with readings, you know, say for example you ended a relationship and you decided, okay, I'm moving all my stuff out and I'm moving to a new flat, okay, and I'm going to change my life completely. Life is a process, okay? It is a process. Not everything happens within a month like that. It just doesn't, because that's not how life works a lot of the time, unless you've got millions in the bank, you know, and you can just flip from this to this to this to this effortlessly. For a lot of us, it's a work in progress. We're a work in progress. So you are moving forward, moving away from something that you found was probably restrictive or confining. You want freedom here, because freedom to you equals happiness, and that we see reflected in the Nine of Cups. And there is a wish definitely being granted for you guys, I feel. But let's keep it on a real level, okay? It's real. It's not like, you know, boom, out of the universe, I'm a fairy and I'm going to grant you 3 wishes. It's not like that, okay? It's more honest, okay? To me, this suggests with the Nine of Cups is advice. It's saying something maybe for a long time that you wanted a change on is happening for you in January, because we see the Death card there. And we also see after this major change, closing the door on the past. And the past is the King of Swords. And the future is that Fool card. You're stepping out of the King of Swords. You're not stepping towards him, you're stepping out of him. So this is a new experience, a new life journey that you're going on. It might be that you've been married for years and years and years, and you've been in a relationship that you found the person was a little bit kind of, you know, a little bit too, restrictive, or he's a little bit too stuffy shirt and that type of thing, and you just want to live a little. That is what we would see with the Fool card. You want to live a little, you want to experience new things. You don't quite know where you're going or how it's going to end up, but you're willing to try. And I see that for you guys, because your ultimate thing is happiness with the Nine of Cups, and you're going to get it. So death, endings, it's a major arcana. This is a major thing for you guys in the month of January. There are endings coming in, but there are also new beginnings with the Chariot, because you find from closing the door on something that wasn't working for you and ending something there, transformation. Through transformation, we see the Chariot moving forward, pushing your life forward. Okay, that's what's happening there. The Chariot isn't all about kind of, oh, in the month of January you're going to be flaming well, everything's going to happen all at once. It's not how it works. Everything, remember, is a process within the tarot. Okay, don't get it twisted. It's always a process moving forward. I also see some travel potentially for you guys, because we do have that Fool card there. Can infer travel, and also the Chariot can infer travel as well. So there's potentially some Chariot. What kind of bemuses me somewhat though is that we have a Page of Pentacles here. This is all about planning. Okay, that's whenever you see this Page of Pentacles, it's methodical planning. It's taking what you've got and growing it bigger. Okay, it's an expansive card. This page knows that what he has here is only small, and it's going to take time to grow. Okay, and this is what I say with readings. Things take time to grow through readings, okay? They can have an immediate impact, like your Tower card, or they can take time to manifest. So this is also the card of common sense, using your common sense with what you've got. And seeing how you can kind of grow small acorns into big oaks. So I see that whatever it is that you're moving out of, for some of you guys, it might have been that you've been in it for quite a while, maybe. I really feel that. I feel, because the Fool card here is the baby. It's the new experience. It's the new thing. It's a new beginning, okay? And the King of Swords has been around for yonks. So I do see this something potentially that you've been in for quite a while, that suddenly now you're going to be moving on from, okay? This Page of Pentacles for me says to me that you are, with the Fool card, that you are in the beginning stages of something here. Okay, it's going to take time, and we see this also with the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is a card, as I've always said, of endurance. Okay, it's the card of accepting a limitation, and I see, because the Page of Pentacles can also be the limitation card as well, in a way, because you've got limited funds there as well, limited funds, but you need to make the best of what you've got. And I see with the Page of Pentacles and the Hanged Man, making the best of what you've got after you've made this transition, death and the Chariot. You're moving forward, but it's not something whereby all of a sudden you're going to move away from your partner of 25 years and then you're going to get with flaming, you know, I don't know which actor, George Clooney tomorrow. It's not like that. Everything is slowly progressing here in January for you Pisces. So I feel that there is limitation. Yes, I do. I'll be honest. There is limitation. You know, you've got to work with what you've got within January after you close the door on something here. It could have been something that was quite secure, because the King of Swords is usually a very financially secure individual as well. As I said, he works in the law. He can be a uniformed person. He can be a manager. He can be, you know, he can work in a really good, he's often a high authority figure, quite respected, that type of thing. So maybe you've had a lot of security around you in terms of a relationship, and now you're stepping out of that. And now you're having to kind of accept the limitation of being on your own. But you'll be happy in it. Because the Nine of Cups as an advice card, as I said, is also saying you need to believe. Believe in January. Believe in your own self-confidence in order to create the type of life you want. Your wishes are here. It's coming true. You've got what you want. You know, you've got the ending or whatever this is to what you wanted in January. It's time to just do it. But don't expect to be like boom, boom, boom. Like everything's boom, 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 immediate. It's not like that. Everything's a process. Page of Pentacles, Hanged Man to me suggests be comfortable in the limitation of your situation at the moment, because it won't be like that forever. We do have the Strength card as well. So this says to me again, you need to be, it's about strength, it's about determination. And the Chariot lying diagonally to this Strength card says to me, you need to remain determined, because you are going to have a little bit of an uphill struggle with the transformation and the change. As I've said, if you've been in a partnership for many years, suddenly being on your own, it's not an easy thing, because you're used to being a part of one person's life and suddenly that person may not be there, and then you're on your own and you have to kind of like say, okay, I don't go out to dinner with my husband and Richard and Judy on a Tuesday anymore, or I'm not moving in the same circles anymore, so I need to adjust. And also this Hanged Man is saying to me that you need to adjust to this Page of Pentacles situation here. It's about adjustment here. It is about adjustment. Page of Pentacles, Hanged Man to me just scream out adjustment. You're moving forward with the Chariot. It's determination. You're determined to succeed, and that Strength card, you're determined to succeed, because you've finally faced a fear, something that you were probably scared of doing for a long time. We do also have the Ten of Wands. It's your last hurdle there, okay? You're nearly at the goal there, all right? There is maybe some stress around this for you guys, and I won't lie, there is. And with the Nine of Wands as well, there might be a little bit of apprehension going on there, but this is also another card of determination and perseverance. Another card of determination and perseverance. All through this reading, Pisces, it's saying to me there is a major change coming in for you guys in January 2016. Now, it might be a case of that it's not a relationship. The only way I ever say that it's a relationship is if you've already got the vibes of that going on right now. Okay? Somebody's stepping out of something, okay? And I feel that it's going to be you guys. Somebody's stepping out of something here, because we do have that Fool card. Stepping out of the King of Swords. It's almost like you're kind of like saying, you know what? All I've done all my life is think about situations in a way that makes sense. And all of a sudden, it's almost like you're saying, forget that. I'm just going to kick common sense or whatever, not common sense as such, but I'm just going to stop being so fuddy-duddy about stuff, and I'm going to embrace life, because I see you guys now embracing life in this reading. And yes, there is still fear and there is still struggle, but you do have the determination to succeed. And it's telling you to stay determined, Pisces. You must, you must. We've also got the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is a card about action, taking flight, allowing yourself to fly, allowing yourself to kind of moving forward. Lots of messages, lots of activity going on. Okay, this can also be a card of, whenever I look at the Eight of Wands and the wands seem to be in the direction of a card that shows a person, this could show some form of silent, I don't like to use the word attack, but I have this card. I'm the High Priestess in the tarot, okay? I often show up as her. And I did a daily reading, not a daily reading, but 2-card reading one morning when I was going out to that workplace I told you about. And it showed me as the High Priestess with the Eight of Wands. And all day, all I was getting was attacks or a load of, not attacks, but a lot of negative vibration on me. I could feel that. But I don't feel that this is negative vibration. I feel that this is support that you guys have got going on there. I feel that maybe this transition here is saying that you're going to have a lot of supportive messages coming through. So you're on your own here with the Nine of Cups, but you're not on your own because you've got friends and family and that type of thing. So I do feel that you're going to be receiving a lot of kind of supportive messages or phone calls or emails. There's going to be a lot of stuff coming in, a lot of stuff bombarding you to let you know that you're not on your own and you don't need to fear stuff. I mean, with this Knight of Wands, the guy on the Knight of Wands staring at the guy with the Ten of Wands, he's anxious for this person. He's anxious. So you may be anxious of the struggle, or you may be anxious that you're going to face a struggle, but you do have the support here with the Wands energy as well. Lots of kind of noise. Lots of good energy coming for you. So it's almost like as a transgression, as a progression, but I'm moving backwards here. You know, we've got the support with the Eight of Wands towards the guy on the Nine of Wands, which is probably you guys. And the guy on the Nine of Wands is looking over at the Ten of Wands, the guy on the Ten of Wands, and there is certain anxiety over a struggle, but you've got with that Eight of Wands, people are kind of trying to help you here. They're telling you not to worry. I'm seeing lots of messages of support. So a very, very good month for you, Pisces. A very, very good month, guys. Very, very good. You've got nothing to be afraid of, okay? You've got nothing to be afraid of. Whatever the changes are that are coming in for you, I see a lot of determination. We do see a major change happening with the Death card, but we also see determination, clear focus, moving forward with that Chariot card. We see again strength, determination, willpower to succeed with the Strength card, okay? We see adjustment and an adjustment coming in because we have got another major arcana in that Hanged Man, so you are having to adjust to a new circumstance as well with that Page of Pentacles, okay? We do see some trepidation here, but we also see that you don't need to worry about it because, again, it's telling you to persevere. You do have support because we've got that Eight of Wands, as far as I'm concerned, looking over at the guy in the Nine of Wands. It's almost like you've got supportive messages, lots of support, lots of activity happening around you. So you're not on your own. And also your advice for the month is the Nine of Cups. Do whatever it is that you want, Pisces, in 2016 to make yourself happy. Don't ever stick around for anything or anyone that makes you unhappy. Okay, never do that. Never do that. Okay, if you're in a relationship and you know it's time to let it go, let the bugger go. Because it's alright being on your own, it's alright being single. As long as you've got support and people who are around you that love you and care about you, who gives a shit? Make yourself happy. And also, guys, believe that your wishes will be granted. They're already granted for the month of January because you've got the Nine of Cups. But remember, it's on a realistic basis. You're still going to have your trials. You still might have your little bits of hurdles and your little bits of anxiety. But it's fine. It's all a matter of adjusting yourself. Very, very good reading for January, Pisces. And I'll see you on your further 2 readings, which is your year ahead reading for 2016 and also your life spread for 2016. So please keep your eyes peeled for those readings and I'll see you soon. Take care.